Go to YouTube. I really don't care about that crap. Okay. Now we're in. Let's have some fun in here. I guess we're gonna end up doing rescue the survivors. So, I mean, that's probably the bigger thing I see. I'm gonna put the B right back for now. Nobody's in here, so. Let's see if the commands still work right. Nope. command stream's going the right way. I can figure out from my phone. Okay. So it is going right. I just don't have anybody in, so. Let's see if I can connect. Did they set everything? Let's go back to that. Hey, Cookie, can you hear me, Cookie? Because I wasn't sure if I was even in the stream. So. Can you hear me, though, Cookie? Let me see if I have this right. It may not be connecting to the server right. Okay, so it's not connecting to the server right. I'm trying to get this straightened out, Cookie. If you want to join, you can join. Because I'm just doing ventures, so. Let me see. How do I connect to the server? Okay, we're gonna sign in. Yeah. Log in with your YouTube. Right, new. Continue. Okay. Okay, we'll confirm those choices. Oh, I'm sorry, Cookie, because I'm looking. Okay, no, that's cool, dude. You know me. Let me look at my commands real quick for CloudBot. Modules, commands. I already know what it is, because I didn't change yours. So here. It should come up. So let's. I want to make sure it comes up. Okay, that's correct. So it should come up. Yeah, I don't think it's working either, dude. Cookie, you doing okay though? Because I saw your mom get on there. I mean, and I'm not about to get in the middle of that, so. I rush a spy. Cookie, you have to be funny. Well, I guess I'll do a fill on this and see what happens. I really don't like doing fills on these, but some of the people at lower levels are actually decent. I mean, I'm already level 16, and it takes to get to level 50 in this. And I'm only in like 3 days, I think. 3 days out of I don't know how many months. Okay, Cookie. You know, Cookie, if your mom ever wants to talk to me, she can talk to me too. I don't want her to think anything weird shit, you know? I don't want her to think that. Let me change this character. And I will tell you, yeah, sometimes you gotta get whooped.
This zone is about to get clobbered by a monster squall. We've got 20 minutes to evacuate the survivors. Good luck.
Okay, so this one here is gonna be the easy one. As long as I don't spawn something. And as long as the computer can catch up with me.
They've got me surrounded.
Keep up the good work.
Let's get out of here.
Okay, just obey your mom, you know. Because I do care about you guys, so just obey your mom and just don't piss her off. Okay, so anybody watching this, I will show you. Okay, you have a van over there. You know that that's going to get attacked. It's better to build up from over there. And then do this. And then you can pretty much wait it out. But nah, Cookie, I was actually worried for you, so you know, when I saw her disconnected, I was like, oh damn, you got a parent that's pissed. And I will tell you, Cookie, I've never gotten that way with my kids, but I have been pissed if they've done some stuff. Because you never know who's on the net, you never know who you're dealing with. And I will tell you, after what I watched today on a crime show about Roblox, I was like, wow, there are some pathetic people in this world.
That was amazing.
Okay, so she saved. That was easy, so. You want to pick up blue glow for anybody that's watching this because it's kind of simple and easy. You see these, open them up. You'll probably get traps or weapons. Car, not as easy, but it was. Nice thing is I have this weapon, so I can take out the nurse and just let that do the rest of it. But no, I know how it goes, dude. I just want you to stay safe and everybody to stay safe.
I'm under attack!
Oh, I got somebody in here.
Please help!
Damn, what is going on with you?
Another one.
Okay, we saved him anyway. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so this is a van also. Nice thing about this van is if you see the area that you're on, you can actually build up from here and then go over here. I mean, most of us, most of the old timers, we know this.
Watch out!
A lot of them ask me why I build around the guy, because sometimes if he falls down, he can actually die. So you build up, let him tear down the van, etc., etc.
Hey, help me
Oh.
out! Need help!
Okay, so, but, okay, Cookie, I will tell you, in your mom's defense,
I don't want to die!
you gotta understand,
Good job, Commander.
you know, she's your mom. I mean, I'm old school, so it's kind of funny that I know all that crap. I won't tell you what
Survivor in danger.
I just did.
One of our
Pretty
drones has
funny,
taken damage.
but
We can't let the huts destroy the drone. Head to the
with a
crash site.
refrigerator, my wife was
Getting
freaking
swarmed.
out about it. Oh, come on,
They're
dude.
attacking. Good save.
Okay, Smasher, I grabbed it. You can't get me. And we'll grab this one. Just in case. I mean, I'm not really worried about the other stuff I need in here because I play this so much. We did the basics, but we're still got, I am not gonna stop.
Oh, you make it.
Because the best way to do this is get the 8 or 9 bonuses. Sometimes it's 7.
Survivor in danger.
Okay, yeah, Cookie, I know, but you still gotta understand the and you'll notice that I'm not really clear on the side. I mean, I've been a parent for a long time. I've taken several sides.
We're gonna need a a bigger base.
Okay, so we got a van down there. That van is going to be a little more difficult. I think I can do it from here.
Survivor in danger.
They will come up on both sides, so... Oh, never mind. I don't think they're good shit. Well, I guess they're good shit. Can they walk up here? Oh, they can't walk up there. Never mind. See, this is one of the things they don't, people don't understand with us. They can't walk up these kind of areas right here, even though this one's small and does have steps. They'll come up here and then they'll stop. Do you have to kill for a minute? And I know the other guys, he's taking care of his side, so.
Good job, Commander.
Okay, so we saved him.
All right.
Thanks.
We're at 3 right now. Malachite, yeah, I need it because of where I'm going, so we'll probably Malachite. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this on a high graphics engine, but here's where you get to see what this looks like. And yes, I'm using a sniper rifle to zoom in, but you can see all that skyline, all the mountains, everything over there. If you're running like certain
Survivor in
things,
danger.
you can't see any of that. Well, we're gonna
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you.
then we'll just rescue.
More humans, fewer corpses. Win-win.
So we're at 4. I'm thinking about doing like a, because I've been known for doing this in like the 140s and everything, doing missions. Of course, I'm not in the 140s yet. Once I get there, I start going solo. I don't actually invite people in. I have a reason why. If I do lives, I will invite people in. That's because I see a lot of players that do not know how to do traps, designs, anything. And I played since 2012. So when Ventures came out, and I don't think Ventures came out until 2018. 2017, 2018, which was the first Ventures, which was the Ventures before this. That's the desert zone. We knew how to clear those really quick. I'm seeing some players that know how to build, they know how to trap, and then I'm getting ones that do stupid designs they find on the net that don't work. Let's see. Okay, so we're at 4 right now, and I think we've gone fully around the map, so... Oh yeah, I think he's cleared out a lot of the map, too. I mean, I don't want... Okay, I'm gonna grab that gun no matter what. Well, the ammo is probably more important. Is it down here? Oh. Well, it's green, but you know what? That's another thing. Most people don't pick up some of the other weapons, even though they're green or whatever. But pick up the weapon because you can break it down for the blast powder and a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay, so we got a guy in here, which I figured we got two in here, so. Okay, one's right here.
Thank you. I was getting worried. I know it's a lot.
And I know another one's up here,
I
so.
really can't leave without it.
I don't want to tear down anything because then we might blow them down. Okay, there's the other one.
Thank you.
Okay, so two.
I was getting worried.
Okay, so I'm not going to worry about the bombs right now. Oh, ducks.
Check your
I
map
need
for the
duct tape.
location of the medkit.
Okay, so since I'm showing this in stream, you guys need duct tape. This is a quick way of getting duct tape. And that is for certain traps. I'm going to pick up some ammo. I'm going to ignore that encampment. I mean, if I really have to take down the encampment, oh well. Okay, we got one. I'm going to go for the second one. I mean, if I come across another survivor, I'll just say, that's two. You know what? We might have something down here. I don't know. Oh, no. That's Nubliet. And if anybody's watching, if you're wondering what an oubliette is, oubliette's pretty easy, so you can Google it. Yeah, I'm gonna save this guy first.
Keep up the good work. 5 minutes left.
Then I'm gonna go. Where's the other one? You know what? Too high. Oh, there it is.
Ah, you made it.
Okay, we ran. Okay, so we haven't ran the full map. Ooh, 9 can't be that high.
Survivor in danger.
Didn't think so. Where are you?
Getting swarmed. Good save.
Got that one out of the way. Got another one right here. So get that one up. There we go.
Survivor in danger.
Got another one right here somewhere. So
I'm under attack.
You saved everyone.
oh well. Nice, we got them all. Blind. No, I can see chat. Cookie, I'm trying to go back and forth between chat. But, I mean, this is totally easy. I could have done it just soloed, but, you know, sometimes I like to run with people. Tell you what, I'll do a 4-man mission solo. That's kind of fun. Is my mic okay? Cookie, is my mic really low or no? It should be low, but I can turn it up. I can turn it up way loud, dude. This is way, 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 way too easy. I mean, I wouldn't even think I was at the level right now. Okay, so right now I'm at level 17. And it just started Wednesday. Let me jump out of this. But I mean, the top level is 50. Oh, yeah. Core Reaper. Okay, if any of you guys want to know about Core Reaper, let me show you Core Reaper here. Core Reaper, I've got 100 of them. I don't know if that's what it maxes out at. A lot of this stuff, I can't use pretty much any of this stuff. The legendary perk up, yeah, I could probably perk up every single one of my weapons to 130s, and then use the weapon superchargers to go to 144. But I will tell you, and I don't like showing what's on the wall, but there are only certain weapons you want to go to 144. Like mine, of course, I use a couple Founders weapons, which was maybe I shouldn't have. Of course, my lowest one is probably the Nocturno. This would actually be right up in here, right up in these guys. If it wasn't Bright Core, if it was Sunbeam, it would be up here. I like it the way it is, so. Oh, spend X-ray tickets? Friggin'! Okay, Cookie. I have 96,000 X-ray tickets. There ain't nothing. What am I going to get out of any of this? It's giving me the same crap I already have. Now, if they gave me some super duper legendary ancestral weapon, I would spend all the tickets on. But it's kind of like I'm Willy Wonka with a whole bunch of damn tickets. Cause seriously, I bought all these chocolate candy bars, and yes, the chocolate candy bars are really good. And then I got these tickets, and these tickets can't be spent on anything but, this little green old survivor dude that couldn't survive in anything. None of that's useful.
Rated X, look into
that old man is not as good as this old man, okay? I know you're laughing, but... Now, Ragnarok? Oh, yeah, I can spend my gold. I mean, I almost have 1.5 million now. Gold. The loadouts? I've got tons of loadouts. In fact, I think I have the max loadouts. Every time I spend 10K on this, it doesn't give me another loadout. So I'm basically wasting 10K. Ragnarok though, well, let's see what I have here. Heroes, manage. We'll sort by name. And we'll go to Ragnarok. Ragnarok. Where are you, dude? Oh, see, I got 2. Well, I guess I could buy another one and get 3, just to have 3 of them. And it's funny because I don't have just 3. I have or 2. I got 1 in the collection book, and then I have another one. Here. Z. Damn, I have too many 130s. I have too many 130s. Oops, I guess I just, okay. So maybe I need another Ragnarok, you know? Hey, that would be cool. We'll get another one, you know? Oh no, I went down 3,200 gold. Man, I still have 1.4 million gold. You're Willy Wonka. You know, hey, Cookie, that's funny. Could you ever think about this, Cookie? A horror movie called Willy Wonka. Damn, that would be a good horror movie. You could twist it into a whole dark horror movie. You know that, right? Willy Wonka, the man with the poison chocolate. Did you get the chocolate with the golden ticket? Well, welcome. Never mind. I am not. Oh gosh, you don't want to even go there, dude. You can make a horror movie out of it, though. You could actually make a horror movie out of Willy Wonka. I never thought about that. It would be funny as heck, though. The movie doesn't have proof. No. If you really want to know, Willy Wonka was a spoiled little child that he got all his chocolates and candies and he didn't want to share with nobody. And when somebody won, he said, "You didn't win off this stipulation." You know? Seriously. What was it? Charlie 8. I think it was the bubble juice or whatever it was. But... Or did he steal the everlasting gobstopper? I mean, I love the movie, so... Oh, it was the fizzy juice. It was the fizzy juice. But no, if you really wanted to make it into a horror movie, you could. I mean, but you would have. I would say get what's his name to work on the movie, and you could make it really dark. But then nobody wants to read Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory or watch the movie ever again because they're just thinking, you know, that's Willy Wonka. He's the Wonka dude. The Pac-Man dude. Okay. Okay, let me tell you something. Cookie, theory is one thing. I can make up a whole theory of something and I could make you totally believe it. Theory is one thing. You know, in the world, how many times people play with theories? I'll be right back, dude. Okay, sorry. I was away for a while. Cookie, you still there? I mean, I think you're the only person that's gonna stay in chat, so. Let's see if any of this still works. Oops. I did it wrong, so. Cookie, do you have any idea why this is not working? It's not connecting to a cloud bot for some reason. I might have to stop the stream and figure out why it's not connecting to CloudBot. Unless you have an idea why it's not connecting. I mean, maybe I have to start everything over again. And I wish M. Russia was in here. So. Because, Cookie, you're smart, too. I already know you're smart, too. So, dude, I'm not going to say you're not. Oh, you will not. Okay. Okay, I'm wondering if I should do this haunted forest. Okay, that's water, so I'd have to build out of metal, but I would have to have everything because it's 4 times. Probably traps and everything. That's at level at least probably 51, which I have, but probably 70. Now I could do this one, which I wouldn't need that. And so, Cookie, you're like, well, I've got a couple of other people in the chat, but realistically, this is what I was trying to tell that other brain dead person, and it wasn't you, that sometimes you just do stuff for you. You don't do it for anybody else. So if you don't get anybody in, you don't get anybody in. And yes, I step away for a long time sometimes. And then I come back. And sometimes I'll be talking to myself, which, that's okay, you know? If you want to learn how to stream, because some of my streams, I will pick up a lot of people, sometimes I won't. I'm just wondering if I should do that 4-man. Okay, so is that ibs or pounds? Because you typed in ibs. Is it ibs or pounds? And yes, I know who you're talking about. Though, when I stumbled across that crime video about Roblox, I was like, there are some messed up people in the world. I will tell you, there are some messed up people in the world. And I will not say it in my stream, but That kind of freaked me out. That people will do that kind of stuff in Roblox. Oh, Pounce? Yeah. Cookie, I know. I'm just teasing you, dude. I saw the IBS. I was like, it's Ibs, you know? Ibs. Ibs giant woman. It's an Ibs giant woman. No, but the crime video that I watched earlier, and I recorded this because I was like flabbergasted that there are people on Roblox that will actually do the crap that they do. And I don't want to talk about it, but it's kind of disturbing to me. Oh. Don't worry about it, Cookie. But the Roblox thing kind of... I could tell that other person that I would stay away from Roblox because of some of the stigma that's going with it. Especially if you're an adult, I would basically say stay away from it. You know, Save the World, Battle Royale, we got people that are between the ages of probably 8 and I would say almost 90 that play. Because there's the grandma that plays, she's older than me, that plays Battle Royale. Not too many of them with Save the World. I think there's only a few of us that are way older than everybody that play the game. But we play the game and we don't want to get into the drama. I mean, drama we want to keep out of it. It's just some of the stuff I'm hearing on Roblox and Minecraft, I'm just sitting there going, well, we know where certain people go when they're searching out certain things. I can't stop laughing thinking about it. I'm like, oh well, you know. And then somebody says they're going to go to Roblox, and I'm like, I wonder what you're looking for. Oh, yeah, Cookie. I've heard that so many times that Fortnite is dying and the fan base will die off and then it will come right back. Because realistically, if you want to know anything about Fortnite, Save the World, or not Save the World, but Battle Royale, Save the World is dying. We've known that for years. But Battle Royale, you'll still get new players in. I think it's because it's one of the best Battle Royale games that you can actually play. I mean, you got people that do the Clash of Clans, which I would never do. There's certain games I would not play because the pay model, I'm not going to pay for a game. You know, I'm not going to pay for extra stuff. Even in this game, I really don't buy skins. If they're the DC skins or the Marvel skins, yes, I might pay for them, but I gain V-Bucks. I really don't care. I can get the V-Bucks for it. But that's one of the things I would like to teach kids is I watch them paying for skins that if the game ever dies, you lose everything. None of that's there. And for the money you spent, do you have anything tangible? I mean, I'd rather eat cookies, which are tangible at one point until I guess you eat the cookies or the chips or drink the soda or whatever you want to do, than paying for a skin that'll be there for a little bit, but then it'll disappear. The Beavis skin. Seriously, you. Let me look. Stupid Beavis skin. Yeah, and then you're gonna want something else, you know. Oh, I don't have enough V-Bucks for it. No, I don't have enough. I'm kidding. King Horror. I mean, I know I do on my other account, but that's the one I'm kind of saving for, what's his name? M. Russia, you know? Though I feel bad for Russia tonight because he got a troll in there, and then he got some other trolls, and they were using the P crap in there. Which pissed me off, because once I saw that, I was like, dude, I already knew that the dude was a troll when he got him in there. I tried to kind of warn him in the beginning that he had a troll, and then all of a sudden he had all these somebody made a whole bunch of accounts. And I was looking up all of them and doing trace routes on their IP, and I was like, they're all the same. What do you mean, Cookie? Why the hell hasn't M. Russia done the thing? Oh, are you talking about his giveaway? I don't know. I keep on telling him, I'm like, I still have the 6,000 V-Bucks sitting there. I mean, I have more. I have quite a lot more than 6,000 on that account. This account, no, because I've gotten you stuff and I've gotten other people's stuff. I build it up and then it just disappears. So, yeah, I don't know, Cookie. You might want to ask him when he's going to do his giveaway. I know he's going to be streaming tomorrow, and I'm probably going to jump into it. He knows that I'm lurking a lot of times, just watching. Tonight, I'm glad I was lurking and watching, because seeing that little worm in his channel, I was just sitting there going, wow. And I don't think he realized it from the beginning that he had the person in there. And then I started looking up some of the other accounts that were calling him names that popped up, and I looked at them. Luckily, Cryptic blocked a couple of them. But this is one of the things I try to warn everybody that's trying to make a YouTube and, you know, make a name for themselves. You're going to get haters. And that's when you need good mods in there that are actually looking at the channel, looking at the chat, and not always concentrating on your gameplay. Me, I try to concentrate on his gameplay, and then sometimes I'm playing a game also. And I try to concentrate back and forth. And I see certain things. What I saw in there was a couple things that started throwing an alarm towards me. I already talked to him about it earlier. I'll just tell you, certain kids do not use certain language when they're talking. And when you see somebody that's not using a language that most kids would use, it won't say word-wise, that will throw certain people do a loop. Some people will just go with it. Oh, yeah, yeah. And they think they're talking to an adult. And this is because I worked in mental health. Kids don't always talk that way. Adults do talk that way. But then when adults talk to you trying to come from a child perspective, they actually will throw in words that kids don't use. They just don't use. 20-year-old people don't even use those words. And then when you get something that a 30 or 40-year-old would use, that's when you have to think about it. But usually when you're in a conversation, you do not think about that. But they're words that I don't see no 10-year-old using. Nah, Cookie, you're right. You have to ignore them. Yeah, you have to ignore those words, and I will agree with you. You have to ignore those words. And that was one of the things that I tried to tell everybody. Certain things, have a mod. Like, Cookie, with your channel, which I don't know if it's still up or anything, but if somebody said something in your channel that was inappropriate, that I really found bad, I would block them. I would just kick them out, because certain things you never want to follow you, and it will follow you. You may think it's funny at one point, and you could be younger. It'll follow you until when you get older, and somebody will bring it up. Well, didn't you say this? And you'll be like trying to defend it, and you can't defend it. Then I was also explaining to TFK earlier about people tracking people's IP. That's kind of funny, because the last person that tried to track my IP didn't even get within 400 miles of me. They did track it down to one of the transfer IPs, but they don't understand how IP addresses work. You can, even with doing a trace route, you can only trace it back so many routes, and then it stops. And then if it has any more jumps, so how the IP addresses work in the old days, like if I went into my own game, and we'll say Quake 4, and I started a server, well, I had to give everybody the IP to the server. That IP actually goes back to my computer, because I'm running the server off of my computer, or maybe a box next to me. Nowadays, no. The way IPs work, they basically just go back to whoever your ISP is. So say it's AT&T or Comcast or whatever you have. It goes back to their basic server, and then it jumps. And then it doesn't jump just from that server, it jumps to another one. When you connect to the next server, it has a different IP address. This is why when I see little script kiddies say, I'm going to find out your IP address, I'm like kind of laughing, because you're just going to be doing all these hops all over these IP servers and never find where the IP goes. And I hear that all the time. I've already challenged 3 kids. I've already challenged 3 kids to try to find my IP, my actual IP, which my IP is not like a regular IP. So regular IPs have, you know, your 3-digit, your 3-digit, your 3-digit, and then I think it's .1, .2, .1. And then if you get into servers like where I'm at, then you got a couple other dots and a couple other digits to it. So, I mean, like the most common one I think is 192.168.1.10.100. I think that's the common one. But that'll usually lead you back to your own IP. Now, when you start, and most of us that are smart go into our own IP and change our IP so that it still connects to our ISP. And then when it goes up to the servers, it has another IP. IPs are nothing like they were in the old days, where you just connected to, ISP, and then it sent you out to the IP. Now, when you connect to the ISP actually has its own IP, and then sends that out to another server that's closer to you with another IP. And some people, when they try to do the trace routes on that, that's kind of funny, because if they're running any kind of software on the back end, and most of them are, they block you from even going further. They see it as a not an interrupt request. There's another word for it, but my point in all that, Cookie, I will tell you, my whole point in that is when some little kid, little script kiddie, is telling you, I'm going to get your IP, they can't get your IP. Then they're going to tell you they can brick your modem, or brick your router, or brick something, which brick is an old term, because most modems and most routers cannot be bricked anymore. And half of them don't even know how to brick them anyway. I mean, I know how to brick them only because I come from those old days. But usually now, if you're going to brick a router or a modem, you have to do it internally. Bricking comes down to, and I will teach any script kiddies that are listening, bricking a modem or a router. That means you're going to flash the firmware on the router or the modem. And you're going to basically flash it with trash. Unfortunately, most of the newer routers and modems block that. And even if you can, there's a reset button on the back of them that resets the firmware, and it's back up and running. And it goes back to another state that it changes the whole addressing and everything to get into it, or the password, or whatever you want to call it. That's why when people say, well, you're not that smart to me, and I'm like, I'm way smarter than you think when it comes to this stuff. I think that's one of the reasons why I tell people, hey, hack me. South Park Stick of Truth? Well, Cookie, if you do, you know I'll watch, dude. Even if I'm just lurking, I'll watch. I'm always going to be a supporter of yours. I'm a supporter of T-Dubs. I'm a supporter of a lot of people. That's just me. But I'm going to leave because it's getting late at night. So have a good time at church tomorrow, okay, dude? I might as well give myself a thumbs up.